You walk into a forest, unarmed, no weapon, no plan. Somewhere out there, a bear watches you from the trees, and it doesn't attack, it runs. That single moment holds one of the strangest secrets in nature, because on paper, you are not scary. You have no claws, no fangs, no fur to survive the cold. Yet, almost every wild animal on Earth treats you like the most terrifying creature alive. So here's the question we're sitting with. If you saw a wolf, a lion, or a shark in real life, do you think it would attack you first or run? Drop your answer in the comments before you keep watching. You might change your mind by the end of this. Let's start with the forest. Researcher Liana Zanet from Western University in Canada ran an experiment that sounds almost too simple to work. She played recorded sounds to wild animals. Sometimes it was a growling predator. Sometimes it was a calm human voice, just talking. The animals were more afraid of the human voice than the predator. Deer froze. Raccoons fled faster. Even badgers, animals that rarely back down from anything, bolted the moment they heard people speaking. Not yelling, not threatening, just talking the way you might chat with a friend. Now here's where it gets stranger. This fear isn't random, it's ancient and it's everywhere. A study led by Chris Darramont, published with researcher Justin Sarasi, gave humans a nickname in the science world. They called us the super predator, not because we're the strongest or the fastest or the deadliest in a one-on-one fight. A grizzly bear would demolish you in 3 seconds. A wolf pack could outrun you without trying. But animals aren't afraid of strength. They're afraid of patterns. And humans have the strangest pattern of all. We hunt without needing to be close. We hunt with tools. We hunt in ways no other predator on Earth can predict. To a deer, a lion's approach is slow, familiar, almost readable. To a deer, a human is unreadable, and unreadable is terrifying. Here's a visual worth picturing. Somewhere in Africa, a lion kills a zebra. Vultures circle, hyenas creep closer. But the moment a human walks near that same kill, everything scatters, even animals that fear nothing else on the savannah. That single image tells you everything about how deeply this fear runs. But wait, because this isn't just about predators avoiding us. It's about how we've reshaped entire ecosystems just by existing nearby. Researcher Caitlin Gaynor studied what happens to animal behavior once humans move into an area. She found something unexpected. Nocturnal behavior increased. Animals that were normally active during the day switched to moving mostly at night, just to avoid crossing paths with people. Deer, boars, leopards, even elephants shifted their entire daily routines around human presence, like reorganizing your whole life around avoiding one person at a party. Except this isn't a party, it's their home. And we are the uninvited guest they now have to plan around. Which raises an odd question. If we're this frightening to wild animals, why do so many of them seem calm around us in parks, farms, or backyards? The answer isn't that they've stopped fearing us, it's that they've learned to read us. Animals are shockingly good at pattern recognition. Crows can recognize individual human faces and remember them for years. Cows can sense which humans handle them gently and which ones make them nervous. Even wild deer near hiking trails learn which humans stay on the path and which ones don't. So it's not trust exactly. It's more like risk assessment, the same way you might feel calm walking past a large dog you know, but nervous around one you've never met. Now here's the twist that makes this whole topic even more fascinating. Despite fearing us this much, animals rarely think of us as weak. If anything, the fear response suggests the opposite. In predator-prey psychology, prey animals only invest this much energy avoiding a threat, if that threat is seen as dangerous, unpredictable, and difficult to outsmart. In other words, wild animals don't see you as fragile. They see you as unpredictable danger walking on 2 legs, which honestly, if you think about it, might be the most accurate description of humanity ever written by nature itself. Picture this, a wolf standing at the edge of a forest watching a hiker walk by with headphones in, completely unaware. To you, that's just someone enjoying nature. To the wolf, that's a creature capable of tools, traps, fire, and things it has never even seen before, something it cannot predict, something it has learned generation after generation to avoid at all costs. So the next time you walk through a park, a trail, or even your own backyard, remember this: somewhere nearby an animal may be watching you, and its instincts are telling it one very simple thing: stay away from the unpredictable one. Here's what all of this really means. Wild animals don't fear us because we're strong. They fear us because we're impossible to read. Every tool we've built, every pattern we've broken, every unpredictable choice we've made across thousands of years has quietly rewired the instincts of almost every species on this planet. You're not just another animal in the food chain, you're the variable nature never learned to fully predict, and that single fact has shaped fear, behavior, and survival strategies across the entire animal kingdom, whether we realize it or not. So next time someone tells you humans are weak compared to wild animals, remember the deer that freezes at the sound of your voice, the lion's kill abandoned the moment you approach, and the wolf watching you from the tree line deciding you're not worth the risk. If this changed the way you see yourself in nature, let me know in the comments. Hit like if this surprised you, subscribe if you want more strange truths about the animal world, and check out the next video, because what predators do to avoid each other is even stranger than this.